Okay, so we're gonna run you through this on how to use the donation page. So the first thing that you want to do here is to go to the tab donations. You have to first you have to remember to set up your accounts. Okay, your profile, your names, and your payment settings. Whatever you set up over here will be what you're gonna use under your donation page. So you want to make sure that you set up the ones that you want to use. If you don't set up some, it won't display correctly. Okay. Now, to create a new page, you simply click on New Donation Page, and once it's created, you want to put in your donation page title. Remember to always do that. So we're gonna put here test donation and a description. It will be anything that you want here. And we're gonna do here the thank you message. You can either change it or leave it this way. Now you have few options. So since we're gonna make an example of one, okay, we're gonna disable all of these, all of the payment option, and then choose only one. That's because we want to show you an example on how you have set up under your accounts, okay, certain account that you set up for certain payment system and some you didn't. So we're gonna choose here on only Venmo. Now, once we selected Venmo, we can now go to look into this one. We have the amount that is already preset. We have put it to $50. So we're gonna now click from here, and on the page it will show this way. When it shows this way, what it does, when you click on this particular one, it will redirect to the payment system method. Okay, it will redirect to whatever the payment have been selected. So in this case here is Venmo. It will show this way. But what else you can do is to say, hey, you don't want a redirection. You want rather to show the QR code when the person clicks on. Okay, so let's clear over here. So we're gonna use this option right here that says show QR code on landing page right here. So this option will give the option right to click on the button. Let's refresh this and click, and then the QR code will show. That's how it goes. And this gives the options to have rather the QR code instead of the redirecting. Now, another thing also, you can say, hey, I want to display the QR code directly as soon as the page loads. I don't want to see anything but just write the QR code. You use this one, which is called QR code only mode. So once you do that and you go back, let's refresh this. It will show this way. The person would see the QR code. Let me show you another thing over here. We're gonna make some little modifications, and we're gonna say, hey, we want to choose for our demonstration, we're gonna 3 more. Okay, so Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. We save this, we go back, we refresh the page. You want to make sure that you clear also the cache. Okay, all will show. Now, if it's not showing correctly, we can reduce the size of the QR code. Okay, you go back to reduce the size of the QR code so it can be contained better. You come here, you simply choose medium size. You save the settings, the display settings. We come back, we refresh, and it will be displayed this way. Okay. You have also another option where you can actually remove all the things around. Okay. So we're gonna go back on the donations. We want to find the page we're working on. Each page has its own settings. Okay. In this case here, we have this option for test donation. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna say, hey, we want to clear everything that is around, everything, kind of like all the little box around, and we're gonna select minimal QR code, QR display mode. Once we select this one, the surrounding, all the container that is around will now be cleared out, and we will have it display this way. Let me make sure. There you go. There you go. So it will be displayed this way. You see the difference? That's how you can also utilize some of the options inside the donation page. Okay, now we're gonna look for our, let me make sure over here, our option where we can say, hey, we have a custom amount that we allow to the user. Once we come here, refresh this, now the user has a custom amount that goes from the minimum that we set up to the maximum we set up. So here in our case, the minimum will be $25 and the maximum will be 1,000. If the user comes in and he puts, I don't know, 10, it won't work because the minimum is 25. If you refresh or retry by hitting on the button over here, saying simply retry, it will be the minimum amount that will be captured for him to be able to scan and to pay with that minimum amount. Other than that, he have a few other options to also put the amount that he wants. So now we're gonna work on the shortcode over here. So what you gotta do here, we're gonna copy this shortcode, copy, and go to our previous page and modify the page. Okay, in this case here is a post. So we will copy this one, we will modify this one, and we will paste, okay, the shortcode that we have copied. So we're gonna create a new shortcode field. So we're gonna click on this plus button and click on shortcode and paste what we copied from the donation page and say save or publish. And from there, we can now view the page by clicking on view post, and right there, it will display this way. So now you have all the different options, where on the top you have the first one we modify the page, and that's how it looks. Yes, so that's pretty much all. Thank you, and let's go to the next video.